Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another Datacron video. We do not have the new set available and we do have a few focus Datacrons available now again, whereas previous sets skip them. No surprise, we do have some Andor era in there, but also something for the rest of us that won't have Andor era units ready anytime soon, because you know we need to slowly now fire them up from 3 stars. So as always, we'll do today focus Datacrons and we'll do a separate Datacron video next. And let's go ahead and start off, well, with a Cassian, I guess. In terms of stats, his Datacron, not that impressive. 50% critical damage, 60% tenacity, 60% health steal, 125% defense. Now, while this might work great for a, Cassian undercover lineup, in terms of plug and play usability that you would just level it up for stats and use it elsewhere, I don't think it's gonna be that good. But let's see what it will actually do for Cassian's squad. So if we have a look here, Cinta, whenever Cinta steals, reduce cooldowns of her special by 1. She only got 1 special, so okay, I guess. Potentially she could spam her special over and over again, but I don't know, is her special that good or not? Again, it's a new team, difficult to gauge really how it'll perform. Then level 6, whenever another ally recovers protection, Vel gains foresight. This could be annoying because obviously she will have resilient defense on her, which means you constantly have to attack her and she's constantly getting foresight. Yeah, really annoying. Level 9, when Clea critically hits an enemy, she gains damage immunity for 1 turn. 25% turn meter and blinds that enemy for 1 turn. So you think that foresight is gonna be annoying? How about damage immunity on Clea constantly and blinding? Nice. And if the enemy was target locked, Clea also gains protection up, retribution and speed up. So definitely this could actually be an interesting situation, because Clea, I guess will she be the main damage dealer on this squad, or Cassian? I'm not sure how this will work, but this definitely obviously will help Clea stay alive for a long time. Level 20, Luthen, whenever a summoned ally is damaged, which probably is gonna be a lot because I do believe they get marked, all allies gain 20% offense for stacking, but only for 1 turn. So will this make a huge difference? Maybe. However, 20% turn meter is actually a nice boost as well. And finally, Cassian's level 15. Whenever rebel fighter ally gains turn meter, they deal bonus true damage equal to 20% of their max health to undermined enemies. And as we know from Cassian's kit, basically whatever he does, he's landing undermined on everybody. So pretty much, I think with Cassian undercover lead, all the enemies will be constantly undermined. So this could be a bit, quite a lot of damage if you think about it, 20% max health. And finally, whenever a rebel fighter receives 2 or more instances of damage from an undermined enemy, 2 or more instances, that's quite a conditional one. So I don't know. From all this, it seems like Clea is a really good level 1, while all the other ones, I don't know, could make a difference. But again, difficult to say without actually, seeing what Cassian Undercover can do out there in the real world, outside of the Colosseum. So up next, we have Darth Revan 1, and this one's gonna be useful. Many of us have Darth Revan, and if that's not enough, the stats on these Datacrons are really good. 70% tenacity, fine, but we do get 100% armor penetration, but most importantly, 100% health. And obviously, usually we run Darth Revan under Malgus, and what does Malgus's big hit do? He deals something, it's 60% damage based off his max health. So this will really juice up that big hit from Malgus. So even stats alone on these Datacrons are absolutely brilliant. Heck, you could even put this on Rey if you'd want to, right? 100% health. Anyway, let's check out the rest of the bonuses. It's only level 9, I believe, this one. Yeah, so it's even not going to be as expensive as Cassian's ones to level up with that kind of stats. Absolutely amazing. So lots of plug and play with this one. At the start of Malak turns, he dispels debuffs on him and recovers 5% health for each dispelled buff this way. So essentially, Having Trey as unique kind of built in, you know, without Trey in there, sometimes Mala gets, you know, ability block, shock, healing immunity. So like this, he'll be able to clear off the debuffs when he gets a turn. And also with Darth Revan in there, we do give ferocity to our allies, which I believe counts as a debuff. So even that he'll be dispelling and gaining extra health, recover some extra health. So nice boost there for Malak for his durability. Level 6, when Bust inflicts a debuff, recover 20% max health protection. I mean, you know, not that useful. Level 9, whenever Sith ally dispels Foresight, blind an enemy for 1 turn. A bit conditional, will enemy have Foresight or not? I guess versus Great Mothers it could help because they do have a lot of Foresight. And then whenever Darth Revan uses his basic, call all Sith Empire allies to assist. Wow, okay, this is pretty cool. And finally, at the start of Darth Revan's turn, if no other enemy has Corrupted Battle Meditation, he inflicts Corrupted Battle Meditation on random enemy. Alright. Anyway, highlights of this one. 100% health, lots of plug and play ability, Malak cleansing himself, and then Revan calling all Sith Empire allies to assist when he uses his basic ability. So definitely I think, you know, this will help really your Sith Empire to be a bit more useful in the upcoming months than they maybe have been over the past few months. So definitely Darth Revan, at least for me, probably is going to be number 1 to go for. And we also have an Ice B1, and this one is level 9 as well, so looks like only Cassian will be level 15. In terms of stats, 100% defense, 75% crit avoidance, 50% health. Maybe stats alone, put it on Rey, put it on Ahsoka if you don't have ISB, so maybe still some viability to this one. Let's check out the bonuses. When Cake's security droid loses taunt, remove 50% turn meter from all enemies. Well, this is pretty useful, I guess. Level 6, at the start of each Partagus's turn, they reset their cooldowns, lose 5% health for each turn ability was used. So basically, what this means, Partagas, he has a special that calls everybody to assist, which means every time he gets a turn, call to assist, call to assist. This could be actually quite fun to use on offense and annoying maybe on defense. And finally, level 9 is for Dedra. Dedra has 100% defense. Okay. Once per turn, whenever Ice Bella uses an ability, Dedra assists. Okay. Undermined ISB allies deal 50% more damage. Okay, that sounds good. And at the start of each undermined allies turn, they take 1 damage with can't defeat them. Yeah, so I guess highlights of this one is definitely Partagas spamming his mass assist over and over again. And also, you know what, decent durability stats if you do want to plug it in onto a different squad as well. So not too bad. And finally, we have Luminara's Datacron. So I think this may be similar like level 9 we had for Luminara recently. In terms of stats, very good stats as well. 100% crit damage, 100% offense. So this is sort of a replacement for the Wampa Cron stats when they go away almost. A lot of damage there, potency, tenacity, okay, but you know, even if you don't use it for Luminara or anything, just stats alone here are pretty powerful. And then let's go and have a look at the bonuses. So level 3, Kit Fisto. Is this a repeat of level 9 on Kit Fisto we had? Kind of sounds familiar when you read it. Kit Fisto has 100% health. Yeah. At the start of the battle, grant guard to all other Galactic Republic Jedi allies. So guard, it's basically the status effect that Chewbacca gives out to Han and the weakest ally. So basically you can't be crit, you can't be stunned, and you can't be dazed, I believe. So, you know, a nice boost to your Kelleran squad, to Mace, or any Galactic Republic Jedi, I guess Qui-Gon, Kenobi. So I think quite a lot of plug and play with this one, because we do have now a lot of Galactic Republic Jedi squads built out. So I think this potentially could have some use there. And then the other interesting things, whenever Kit uses special ability, Galactic Republic Jedi gain retribution for 2 turns. Okay. Hey, and above this spell on his basic, not bad. Yeah, definitely getting guard, I think it's gonna be annoying. And we go with the level 6 Ki-Adi-Mundi. Hey man, well, when was the last time you used Ki-Adi-Mundi for anything, right? Let's see. If the ally is not a galactic legend, so you know, Jedi Master Kenobi could use a bit of a boost. Come on, CG. The following effects are active. Once per battle, Ki-Adi-Mundi switches to Ataru, instantly defeat the target enemy. Oh man. So he will have an insta-kill? Oh, imagine if you would be able to use this under Jedi Master Kenobi. Cat insta-kill and Ki-Adi-Mundi insta-kill. So I see why they didn't want to do this. But still, you know, I think it's gonna have its uses. There, even maybe with, you could use Ki-Adi-Mundi with Queen Amidala potentially as well. We do use him sometimes there. And when he switches to Makashi, revive a random defeated allies. So even Ki-Adi-Mundi will have some use finally. And level 9, Luminara. Whenever an enemy attacks out of turn, all enemies are inflicted with protection disruption for 2 turns. I guess teams that rely on attacking out of turns, this could help you a little bit. For which kind of spell is that? Okay. So, could be useful, I guess, in certain situations, but it's conditional only when enemies attack out of turn. But to be honest, almost every squad these days has attacks out of turn, so this could help us in many ways. And at the start of Lumi's turn, all allies, okay, whatever. So highlights of this one, 100% crit damage, 100% offense, stats alone, this is worth investing. And then Kit Fisto gives guard to Galactic Republic Jedi allies. Ki-Adi-Mundi's got an insta-kill. Only once per battle though, but still an insta-kill is an insta-kill. And Luminara inflicts protection disruptions on the enemy. So I think actually all of these bonuses will have, especially Ki-Adi-Mundi and Luminara, their bonuses aren't tied to Galactic Republic Jedi. So you could, you know, put this with Rey if you'd want to go crazy or something. But definitely lots of plug and play viability with this one, I think, from stats and bonuses as well. So overall, I think stat-wise, maybe Darth Revan. Yeah, I mean health, damage. Stat-wise, definitely I think Luminara and Darth Revan alone stat-wise are worth it. But also I feel like their bonuses are far better than the ISB and the Cassian Undercover. But again, I could totally be wrong because, you know, we literally have no idea how this team will work. These teams will work, new teams will work in the real world. But definitely personally, I'll prioritize. Oh man, just reading all this Luminara stuff. Not so much Luminara, but Ki-Adi-Mundi. Almost feels like Loomis should be my #1 and then Darth Revan. And these other ones, I mean, this one, to be fair, this one does have nice stats on it, so I'll see. I might go as well, just because of the stats for Dedra's as well. Obviously, for this one, stats are trash, and the bonuses if you don't have a full Cassian squad, which obviously many of us won't do that much good. Alright guys, that's all for today's video. Hopefully it was useful and helpful. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one where we'll be discussing farming Datacrons. But until then, have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.